Hello, my friends. Once again, another terrifying tale. Make sure you watch to the end, see what's new and in the works. And if you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing and smashing the shit out of those like buttons, and I will see you at the end. Enjoy. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth as 5 friends set up their campsite near the mysterious Blackwater Lake. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the dense forest. They laughed and shared ghost stories around the crackling fire, unaware of the ancient evil that lurked beneath the still waters. As the night deepened, the group huddled together, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames. Mark, the adventurous leader of the group, proposed a midnight swim. "Come on, guys, it's a tradition, a dip in Blackwater Lake under the moonlight. It's a rite of passage." Nervous glances were exchanged, but the allure of adventure overcame their reservations. Stripping down to their swimsuits, they made their way to the edge of the lake. The water, like a vast inkwell, reflected the shimmering moon above. The first plunge sent shivers through their bodies as the icy tendrils of the lake wrapped around them. Laughter echoed across the water, mingling with the rustling leaves and distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Little did they know, something sinister stirred beneath the lake's surface, drawn by the laughter of unsuspecting prey. As the group swam farther from the shore, the atmosphere changed. An eerie stillness settled upon the water, and the moon's reflection wavered as if disturbed by unseen forces. Mark, the last to venture into the deep, felt a sudden chill running down his spine. Unsettled, he looked around, sensing an unseen presence. Suddenly, the lake erupted into chaos. Dark, shadowy figures swirled beneath the surface, and an otherworldly wail echoed through the night. Panic seized the group as they thrashed through the water, desperately trying to reach the safety of the shore. The lake demon, awakened by their intrusion, emerged with a grotesque blend of water and darkness. Its form was amorphous, constantly shifting and contorting as it slithered towards the campers. Eyes that glowed like embers fixated on the terrified group, freezing them in place. Mark, with a surge of adrenaline, broke free from the paralyzing fear and urged his friends to swim faster. The demonic entity pursued, leaving in its wake a trail of ripples that distorted the reflection of the moon. The forest seemed to close in around them, the once familiar trees now twisted and distorted in the moonlight. Gasping for breath, they stumbled onto the shore, their hearts pounding in their chests. But the nightmare was far from over. The demon, now partially manifested on land, oozed its inky substance towards them, leaving a trail of slime that sizzled on contact with the ground. In a desperate bid for survival, the group sprinted into the forest, the demon's unearthly wail echoing behind them. Branches clawed at their skin as they ran, and the woods seemed to conspire against them, leading them deeper into the heart of the darkness. They stumbled upon an ancient, dilapidated cabin, its windows shattered and door hanging off its hinges. Without hesitation, they barged in, hoping to find sanctuary from the malevolent force that pursued them. The air inside was thick with the scent of decay, and the only sound was the creaking of the time-worn structure. As they huddled in the cabin's darkness, the lake demon encircled the dilapidated building. The walls seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy, and the group felt the cabin itself resisting their presence. Whispers filled the air, indistinct, chilling voices that seemed to be both a warning and a lament. The demon's shadowy appendages reached through cracks in the decaying walls, searching for its prey. Desperation consumed the campers as they tried to barricade the entrance, but the demonic force was relentless, seeping through every crevice like a malevolent fog. In the flickering candlelight, they found an ancient tome, its pages filled with cryptic symbols and incantations. With trembling hands, they attempted to perform a ritual, hoping to banish the demon back to the depths from whence it came. As they chanted, the cabin groaned under the pressure of the encroaching darkness, and the air became charged with an otherworldly energy. The ritual reached its crescendo, and for a moment it seemed as if the cabin would collapse under the strain. The demonic wail intensified, a symphony of torment echoing through the night. Then, in an instant, the cabin fell silent. Cautiously, the group emerged from the cabin into the stillness of the night. The moon cast its gentle glow on Blackwater Lake, its surface now serene, as if nothing had transpired. The ancient evil had been banished, For now. As they made their way back to the campsite, the survivors couldn't shake the feeling that the lake was watching them. Whispers lingered in the air, haunting reminders of the night they had narrowly escaped the clutches of the lake demon. The group packed their belongings in silence, leaving Blackwater Lake behind, its secrets buried beneath the tranquil surface until the next unsuspecting wanderers stirred its ancient wrath. It's nice to see a fairly happy ending. Even though I was going for the demon, I'm totally joking. I'm not that evil. I just like my horror stuff. That's it. I promise. Ha ha ha. Hope you enjoyed. I have a malevolent shadow figure and more crazy gnomes in the near future. I'll definitely have one before New Year's, but if you happen to miss that one, I wish Happy New Year's to all. And once again, I'll see you on the dark side. Sweet nightmares.